Alright everybody, well howdy. We are back. The videos take a little longer to get set up right now. I need to fix some issues with some video codecs it looks like, but I have one rendering, so hopefully that'll go well, and we'll find that out in a minute. So without further ado, that's a little awkward. Come here, Birdoggydog. I don't know if I can turn down a lady. That is a lady, right? Or is that a man? I guess that's a man. It's hard to tell. I can't rotate the camera? Oh, I can. There we go. Alright. I was gonna say, it can't be an isometric RPG without camera rotation. You just can't do that to me. Do you guys like the door? Alright, so, Nelios. Sup, brah? Nelios, the guildmaster of Taron's assassins, always smiled. That's a creepy fucking smile you have there, sir. He smiled when he talked. Smiled when he had to kill. Alright. Since the dead are good at keeping secrets, few thought of him as an assassin. Administrator of the guild, rather than someone who killed for a living. I'm not sure I understand that whole chunk, but perfect timing. Gracious. He's still not welcome in this town. 10 now, the rest upon completion. Only 50, I ask. Only 50. I'll be back for the balance. It's not the best. Think of it as an exercise. Doesn't take long to make enemies these days. Hold on, what is this guy's voice, I wonder? Like, that's a creepy-ass voice. It doesn't take much to make enemies these days. I mean... Alright, you guys have to deal with that for the rest of this dialogue section. The commercium is tightening their control over the trade, which means that we'll be busy for a while. I'm gonna add unnecessary ha-has to this guy. Just look at that smile. That's a deranged mofo. Alright, do we want some shopping, or do we want to wait to midnight? We're an assassin. We strike in the dark. You easily climb the crumbling wall. He's awake. Sensing your presence. Wow, I'm not a very sneaky bastard. I took sneak. Alright, well, looks like we get to kill these guys. You tell Gracious that he isn't welcome in this town and pull the trigger. He gets hit in the chest. And he gets thrown on the floor. Wow, that's like a direct quote from the from the flavor text for the crossbow. Imagine that. Let's see. I was paid to kill once. Since I don't work for free, you can relax and put your sword down. You will walk away with your life, and my business here will be done. Catch. Throw the guard your crossbow as his attention switches to it. Grab a bolt, holding it as a short stagger, and lunge at the guard, aiming for the throat. Well, we don't have any persuasion. We certainly don't want to try and reload, so let's go for it. Ah! Damn. I lost 5 hit points from it. Well, alright. It was worth a shot. F1, right-click on tiles for moving. Left-click for attacking. Right-click on the weapon slot for different attack options. What have I got equipped? Why do I just have my fists equipped? Oh, that wasn't what I wanted to do. I'm gonna die. I don't know what any of the UI does. Centers the camera. Oh, that was a very helpful game. Oh, this is sad. What's this do? Inventory. Yes. Why did I not have a weapon equipped? Ah, that was terrible. Just like, oh, derp. I guess I should have chosen the go earn a living or spend some money part. Alright, well, you're gonna fucking kill the shit out of me, aren't you? I did a whole point of damage. Oh. So fucked. So fucked. Alright, well, there went my turn. Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, I dodged one. And then I got hit again. Alright, actually wounding him now. Oh, don't dodge. Run! I don't wanna. Alright, well, you guys are gonna get to watch me wipe right here. Oh, and there went Birdoggydog the dumb. It is funny. You're wrong, game. You knew that you weren't going to live forever. The boatmen really die of old age, surrounded by teary old grandchildren. Oh, and I don't have any save files for my trouble. Oh god, that was alright. Well, I guess they came through on their early promise. What did it say? Welcome, you are about to die and we salute you. They literally, oh my god, that's so great. They told me that, and I started the game, and then they fucking just killed me for no reason. Alright, start game. Oh, that was just absolute beauty. Alright, we're gonna try this again. We're gonna make him nice and pasty. We're gonna give him some manga tattoos, bald. Oh, that was just the most beautiful stuff ever right there. I can't really see the beard. That's so stupid. All right, in. I'm doing it. Next. All right, let's do some stat distribution this character. Oh man, that was such an amazing thing. All right, so we're going to crank the dex up to, does it cost? No, it doesn't cost more. All right. We're going to pump that constitution up to 7, or that. All right. What do we got? We're going to boost our that, and we're going to drop that and boost that. Right? Does that look good? No, I guess, so that's the question. I think we're going to go with the extra 7. Yeah, because, yeah, I think we need to re-examine this slightly. Alright, more perception, more charisma. This is a Fallout style game here. So we're gonna even ditch our constitution a touch here. And we're going to spot things which would otherwise be hidden. Oh, so they're all checked. I see. Alright, well in that case, we're not gonna nix that. Okay. That's experience boosts. That's nice, but yeah, I think we're gonna go something like that. That might actually be exactly what I started with in the first place. So just for good measure, fuck it, we're gonna be an ugly bastard. With a lot of strength. A strong, ugly bastard. Alright. Skills, so I guess we're gonna have to rethink some of this stuff. No crossbow for you, sir. Lots of critical strike. I mean, does that look good? Maybe we should, since we're kind of squishy, we'll boost dodge and then we'll put a point in critical strike. Yeah, no crossbow skill for you, sir. Alright. Sneak, lockpick, alchemy, streetwise. What's stealing? Oh no. And I think we'll put the last point in. We'll put the last point. Actually, yeah. Forget alchemy. Persuasion's getting a point. We're gonna knock down. Okay. We're gonna knock down perception. We're gonna boost up charisma to 6. Yeah. Okay. Okay, we'll just have flat 6s. We're gonna drop the strength a few points here. No. Yeah, we'll drop the strength a point. And we'll put that in. Yeah, we'll put that in perception. We'll put that in charisma. Okay, and then we'll use the 2 points from dodge to boost our critical strike up, yeah? Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Okay, and then here we've got persuade up there, we've got streetwise, and I think the last one, we could boost one of those to 3, but I think the last one's gonna go for trading. Because that seems valuable, right? Trading? Or lore? Yeah, trading. Okay. Oops, I guess I'm Gaius or whatever this time. Damn. Might have to find a save edit and modify that. Super VGA driver detected. Alright. Hey, we just read this. Alright. Alright, before we go talk to Dude, we're gonna go ahead and, which of these daggers is better? 6 to 9, 5 to 11, much better dagger. We'll equip them both, what the hell. We'll put on our hoodie. Oh. No, we will hook up that. And good for cutting your weapons. Use that on my knife, dog. What? Alright, I'm not sure how to use that, but whatever. Okay, some inventory we missed before. Alright. Oops. 1. Alright. The story of Gaius the kind of unlucky. Come here. Why, yes, I will. Only 50, he's just arrived. We'll go to the inn. Alright, we kill the traitor. Should we try this again? Let's persuade. The guard studies you, evaluating his chances. Finally he nods and lowers his sword. Hey, we don't have to do it. I think it's fair to say that you and I were the only friends Gracius had in Tehran. I helped him find peace at last, but I couldn't have done that without you standing there with your mouth open. I think that Gracius would want us to have this, don't you think? Nod toward the chest. Might as well split it. The guard turns the chest over, spilling the contents before drawing a line dividing the humble spoils. You take your share, you notice some parchment in his hand. You gain new insight into the liberal arts and trades, which can be used to increase your non-combat skills. Alright, I'll take it and leave. That sounds fine. Enjoying the afterlife. Nelios. My money. Wait. I thought he's... Oh, I already got 10. I can increase my skills with my new insight. Looks old. Tech to Fang the Lore Master. He should know. Yeah, you're right. Do you have time for a few questions, Nelios? What do you want to know? I'm surprised we operate so open. Was there ever a time we didn't? Name a place where you can't find a man to take care of your problems for a few coins. And in this day and age, everyone has problems. If we weren't around, some poor bastard would have to go some shady place, at the risk of being robbed or killed, mind you, and deal with the kind of people we'd never hire. Do you think that if we close our doors tomorrow, the killing will stop? There are other ways to solve problems. Tell it to our clients. If a man comes to us with murder in his heart, do you think he wants to listen to some alternative suggestions? He wants me to tell him that he's made the right decision and that an end to his problems is in sight. That's an amazing philosophy, Nelios. I can't even argue with you. How did we become a proper business? I don't know if I can keep this up forever, but there was a time... Oh, man. Officially, they protected the Emperor, which can mean just about anything. Unofficially, they were tasked with taking those who had outstayed their welcome to the other side of the river. Uh-huh. Those were the wild days. Ooh, it was wild back then, guys. Nobody was off limits to the boatmen. People crossed the river in waves. Things got out of hand quickly, so naturally, ground rules had to be set. What? Don't shit where you eat. That's funny. Other than that, when we take a life, it's understood that it was coming. It's the emblem of the original boatman. It's supposed to show our proud lineage and send the right message, taking care of problems since. Sure, we'll go to Fang the Lore Master. Wow. Teleport. Why do I suddenly have a crossbow? Ooh, nice map. Where the hell am I? Bangs. I want to go back and steal what? Oh, nice game, nice. I suddenly approve of everything that you've been doing. I want to talk. How do I talk? Just talk to me. Help. Huh? Yeah. Okay. There's a guide. The following guide gives you a quick overview of the combat and, crafting systems. Please be aware that you can... Oh, there's the next button. Yeah, I've already figured out all of this good stuff. Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm not going to read all that to you right now. I'll probably read that later. Okay, weapons, armor, helmets, shields, ammunition, introducing. Yeah, don't care about that at the moment. Alright, well that was fun. I don't quite get why I can't talk to the guard. He has a name. Fulvio. I mean, why can't I talk to Fulvio? What do we got here? Anything good? Anything? What do you got? Oh, bastards. Agatai. Can you teach me how to fight like you? Kill 27 men, hard men, not men who live like women. And then you know what I know. Okay. Fair enough. Alright, I like the attitude. Agatai. Why is anyone here? Don't tell me you like this shithole. Send another one across the river, smiles Diaz. Any advice for me? Hone your skills. Uh-huh. My hardest fight was against a 14-year-old kid. I offed his paw quickly, but his bodyguard surprised me. When I was done with them, I was barely able to stand. Then this kid walks in. The fight must have woken him up. He takes one look at his paw lying there with his throat cut ear to ear, grabs a sword from the floor, and runs at me, yelling something. He could have had me, but he slipped on the floor, and I nailed him to the floor. Quite the story. Leave. Yeah, I don't really care about your floor nailing experiences. I mean, as interesting as they do sound on a certain... Oh, alright. Who are you, Coltan? What have you got to tell me? What do you want to say? Peekaboo! 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 What's up, Coltan? How you doing, buddy? Yeah? Don't mind me just leering into the top of your house. Just peeking in. What you up to? You ever go anywhere, Coltan? You just stand here in the, the green glow of whatever this is. Do you have a social life, Coltan? Like these two guys are social. They hang out, they talk. This guy says stuff to the back of his head. This guy, I imagine, is kind of lonely. Like, you come and talk to him periodically. And Coltan's just, like, fucking mesmerized by this light source that is apparently, like, right here. And I don't know. Like, why is it green? Why is there a green light all over this? It's not like these things have green liquid in them, from what I can tell. It's like there's a weird green light shining from somewhere in here. Anyway, what's up, Coltan? Sorry, I like your place. I like how he turned here, but, like, I can't actually see him turn. Are you interested in science or merely fascinated by bright lights? A bit of both. Oh, that's great. I gained an extract poison technique. That's cool. Nice. This is cool. Smiles Coldan. So the one thing that I like about this dialogue thing that they're doing here is see how they've already, like, in-game rewarded me several times with stuff just for talking. That's cool. Really encourages you to read through this, you know, it's not just experience. I've gained techniques, I've gained AP points or whatever they're called, and I haven't even done anything, so. He can teach me to extract poison from cadra leaves. Very simple. Many plants have poison to keep animals away. Usually it causes stomach pain, vomiting, and such. Poison containing leaves that contain plant will cause difficulty breathing, and epinephrine steam can stop at the heart. Soak the leaves in water for an hour, then boil the water until nothing's left, and collect the residue. The poison is weak, but every little bit helps, yeah? You'll be able to extract a much stronger poison. Thanks, man. I'm sorry for everything I said about your green light. Actually, I don't apologize. You were right. I was mesmerized. Legitimately mesmerized by your green light. So, as much as I like this fast travel thing, and I do, I want to stress that I think that's great for the long-term playability of the game, because it gets really annoying having to walk everywhere. I don't understand why they couldn't have hid this behind Fog of War. I think that would have been... I guess your character knows the city is the argument, maybe, but... I don't know. How do I run? I figured that out a second ago. Oh, double tap. Gotta double tap. Always remember to double tap, children. Double tap your zombies, double tap your mom. That's what I did. Sorry, couldn't help myself. That chick doesn't have a name. Is that a person? Is that a female? Every time I look, it's a man. I wonder how many men there are in this town. I saw a lovely picture on the internets today of adorable cats. I only bring that up because cats are wonderful things and mine are psychotic. They're eating my shoes right now. I can harvest a plant. Hey, look at that. Is this going to pay off? You have no idea how to do it properly. You're right. I don't really. Although, I mean, I guess here's my question, right? Like, what does it really take to harvest a plant? You just, I guess, unless you need the root structure, and maybe you do. But I mean, you just snag a bunch of leaves. What's up, brah? I like your place. Don't mind me. I'm just checking to see if you have anything I can steal. What's up, Doc? Need something? No. No, I don't, Doc. I'm just here to steal your shit, but you don't have any. Oh, nice. It says healer. His name is Doctor. Where the hell am I? Oh, I'm by the giant healer thing. Are you people? No, you're not people. You're heading towards a Darton compound. A well-fortified and guarded seat of power. What's up, guys? A well-dressed woman opens the door and looks at you quizzically. You can't help but notice her rings and necklace. Stones like these are bound to fetch a good price. Alright. You are not Lady Anthea? 1,000 apologies. Please tell me I can count on your discretion. It's a highly sensitive matter involving the most noble of houses. Well, I suppose it's hardly a secret that Lord Galeus has certain, let's say, difficulties with his nephew. He thinks that what the young man needs is a good wife, a woman of proper standing and qualities to keep him from troubles. It's very true. Do continue. Streetwise, ooh, I don't have the etiquette. Oh man, I don't have the etiquette here. It's gonna fail. Not an easy task, because there are so many things to consider in the end. Yeah, failed. Why, thank you. It took me quite a while to find the right look. It's not easy to blend in here. No offense, my dear. Oh, damn. That would have been great. I don't have the stats. Speaking of stats, I've got some skill points to spend. I guess we should spend a point on etiquette, maybe, if we're gonna be yammering at people. The Streetwise has already come in handy, so we'll do that. Alright. Is that right? Did it spend? Sure did. Okay, so, I guess we'll just go ahead and see, try and get some free skill points before I ruin any other skill trees. Where was I going? I was going to Fangs. Bang. Sup guard. Nice shield guard. I don't understand why I have a crossbow all of a sudden. Oh, because I used it to kill that dude even though I have no idea how to use the thing. Well, I got some shit from that. Alright. Yeah, get rid of this fucking crossbow. I don't understand where you got that crazy idea. And whoa. In a world on its way downhill, the future lies in preserving the pre-war knowledge. Lord Mans are self-proclaimed experts on antiquity. Alright, the front line of this trade, digging through ruins, copying ancient manuscripts, trading bits and pieces of pre-war knowledge, and applying anything that looks old. What do you want? Oh, look at Fang. Fang's a grumpy-looking bastard. Fang came to Terran with a caravan 2 decades ago. Nobody knew where he came from or why, but he had the bitterness of a man soured by the memory of the life he lost. He was well versed in languages and the antiquities, but the town already had a lore master. Fortunately for Fang, this lore master soon fell sick and fell away, despite the best efforts of the local alchemist, who was quite puzzled by his symptoms. Shortly thereafter, Fang became the new lore master and even earned the favor of Lord Antitas after discovering a number of Darten relics. What is it, he asked without irritation, putting down some mechanism. Yeah, take a look at this map, brah. This, my friend, is an extremely valuable artifact. I'll be honored to research it for you, but it'll cost you 50 Imperials. Easy there, Fang. Let's leave this valuable artifact for farmers and discuss a reasonable price. Alright. We'll leave the act for farmers then. It's a very old map of this region. I wouldn't pay 10 coins for it, but I know someone who will give you at least 100 Imperials. That's what you'll pay me 20 Imperials for. Do we have a deal? What else can you tell me about the map? One of the High Lords, I assume that's his temple in the middle. That's all I can really... Talk to Titus if you want to know more. The High Lords. You've heard about the war with Contari, at least. Cantari, the Cantari. You know, the one that turned this entire continent into a wasteland. It is said that during the war, both sides summoned supernatural allies from other planes of existence. If you believe in that, demons from the fiery pits of the underworlds, while we, of course, summon gods from some heavenly abode. But the truth is that nobody knows what really happened. What we do know for sure is the empire crumbled and fell, leaving us ruins, a handful of towns, and stories to scare our children with. Fascinating. I'll go pay Lord Antitas a visit. That goes for sure. Alright. Lord Antitas has invited another lore master to Terrace. Needless to say, I don't share his opinion that two heads are better than one. I'll be very grateful if you can find a way to get rid of the new lore master. How grateful are we talking about? Fine, 75 coins. Alright, we'll assassinate some random schmuck for you. I'm cool with that. Aw. Why is everybody locking their fucking doors? There's nobody here trying to steal your stuff, guys. I don't understand the paranoia. The paranoia in these parts just doesn't... So, some schmuck is at the inn? Is that what I was just told? Let's go assassinate some schmuck. Shantytown, huh? Inn. Hello, some schmuck. Sup, schmuck? Merchant, eh? You look like you're in the market for some fine clothing and armor. Am I right? Step up and take a look. Wow, the disguise really... That's a bit of a stretch. We're just gonna browse his wares. We're not gonna steal anything from him right now. Give me 3 gold for this? Jesus. Shit's expensive. A double-edged Gathian throwing knife. Bolas. I like our net. Alright. Well. Yeah, okay. I'm standing here looking at stuff. Let's see. I guess we could sell that, and... You don't want this? What are you? Some kind of wuss? And we can sell all those. And, I mean, we'll hang on to that, I guess, but... I don't really have much of a use for it. Javelins... Alright. I think we're done there. Hello? Where's the inn? I was told there was a man for me to kill here. Full of guests after spending weeks, sometimes a month on the road. They have an unhealthy appetite for cheap wine, stove-cooked meals, and willing women. Hey, women! These all still look like men. Is that supposed to be a female? I can't... That's not. That's... It can't be. I only got a place or anything. I still have yet to see a single woman in this game. I can't. Am I just being crazy? Have I not? Am I really not? You even said there were women. Storyteller, tell me a story. You see the inn's patrons begin to gather around a strangely garbed man who paces in circles, muttering. A murmur of expectation runs through the room, and sure enough, the man stops his pacing, turns, and with a dramatic flourish cries out, "A tale!" All are quiet now, but the man's rich, deep voice rolls out to fill the silence. "A tale for tonight's entertainment. And what a tale! History itself will unfold before your very eyes. A tale of mystery and wonder. Come one, come all, and listen." We'll stay a while and listen. The smile drops from the storyteller's face, his brow gathers into a frown, and he begins to speak in a low, somber tone. Tone? What's a tone? "The Great War raged across the Empire. The frenzied Caranthi burning and looting their way across the land. Our brave legions fighting to stem the tide, but though they could hold the Centauri themselves, even they were no match for the terrible, demons the Kantari had brought with them from their homeland. Our soldiers were slaughtered by the thousands. The Emperor's Magi! The Emperor's Magi, I like it, sought to counter the terrible might of the demons with their magics, but even though they worked feverishly to devise new spells, it was of no use. The demons shrugged off every incantation the Magi hurled at them. Also, I know that's wrong. It's just, I don't know. I said it once, and now I just want to keep saying it. Abu Hassan ibn Haddad al-Sarabi. Wow, that's a hell of a name. The first of the Magi to reside in the holiest of chambers, deep under the palace. O learned one, tell me, said the Emperor. Tell me that you have found a solution, O wisest of my servants. Tell me that you have discovered some weakness in the accursed demons. Tell me how we can destroy these monsters who feel no pain, no fear, who never tire or rest. And Abu Hassan ibn Haddad did stroke his beard gravely. All right. We must seek allies, thanks. Allies? What can we call upon? The Empire stretches from coast to coast. All men except the steppe nomads rally to fight under my banner. There are no more allies to call on. Mortal allies, yes, but there are other worlds in this one, my Emperor. Higher than the eye can see and further than any man can travel, there are strange and bewildering realms, realms for which the rigid laws of our reality are merely suggestions. If we could persuade the beings who reside in those realms to come to our aid. The Emperor sat for a moment considering, but always he returned to that inescapable truth that the Empire was dying around him. How many of these beings would answer our call, and would they be enough? The demons are terrible in their power. I have stridden the paths of the future in my dreams, and I have seen 3 who would come to our aid together. Their might is a match for the demons, answered Ibn Haddad confidently. He cast his hands in the air, hoping to alight his face for the first time. Truly the world is wondrous. You have my blessing, Magus. Go forth and call upon these allies. All the resources of the Empire are at your disposal. Wow. He travels the paths of the future for 3 days and 3 nights, he quests. When at last he emerged, he summoned a great conclave of his brothers. There he ordered them to build a great doorway, a path into the realm that can't be reached by land or sea. Working together, the Magi built the doorway that would have taken mortal men months in mere weeks, though many died of the exertion. When it was done, Ibn Haddad blessed the doorway himself and ordered one of the brothers through as an emissary to the other realms. Patiently they waited for their emissary to return. In return, he did a day later. But when they attempted to talk to him, he seemed unable to recognize anyone, and he had lost the power of speech itself. How many men do you think Ibn Haddad sends away? And then a third, when the same fate befell that one, but it was no use. None could speak of what they had seen through the doorway. At last, Ibn Haddad sent them away and returned to his tower to travel the paths of the future one last time. When he returned to his brothers, he appeared visibly aged, bent and leaning on his staff of office, but he didn't answer. He had his brothers forge him a helmet of the finest crystal, weaving potent magic through and around it. Then Ibn Haddad did take the helmet and place it upon his own head, and though his brothers begged him not to, did stride through the gate himself. All eyes are on the storyteller. It's a beautiful story, as my voice acting clearly communicates. For 7 days and 7 nights his brethren held vigil before the doorway, but on the 8th day, as most had given him up for lost, Ibn Haddad returned. When his brothers questioned him as to why he had been gone so long, he seemed shocked that so much time had passed. But thoughts of the demons weighed heavily upon him. He brushed aside their questions and announced that he had made a deal with those who dwell in darkness on the other side of the doorway. The lords of that place had agreed to send 3 of their number to aid the Empire. In exchange, 7 times 7 men would go through the doorway to the honor of the lords in their realm. 7 times 7 were chosen to follow Ibn Haddad back through the doorway to the otherworldly realms, and true to their word, a week later he returned with 3 of the lords accompanying him. Of the other men who accompanied him, there were no sign. The storyteller stops talking and bows, looking expectantly at the audience. "The war!" yells one of the guests. "Tell us about the war! Tell us how the lords of the other realms cast down the Kantari demons!" The storyteller straightens again and raises an eyebrow, smiling like a benevolent uncle teaching lessons to a favored nephew. 100 tales I could tell you of the great lore, and still we would have but scratched the surface. Some sages will tell you that the old empire was destined to fall from the day it was born, that the very moment of its ending was written in the stars themselves, that empires and kingdoms, like mortal men, grow tall and enjoy their time in the sun for but a brief moment before they too must pass, to make way for those that follow. Thus sages will tell you that the Kantari kingdom was born for but a single purpose, to be the instrument of fate and bring about the destruction of the old empire when the time was right. That by growing stronger, so did we force the Kantari themselves to grow stronger. For it was their destiny to bring us down, you see, and fate ensured that they were strong enough to do so. That is why the demons came. Our legions could hold the savage Kantari at bay, but even they couldn't fight fate. Couldn't fight the demons who shrugged off blade and arrow, who slaughtered all that were sent against them. Countless lives. That is why, though Ibn Hadid and his allies came and defeated the demons, the old empire could not be saved. The old empire had already fallen, for that was always her fate, to die there that day in blood and fire. My. This is a lot of text. Do you believe they are the reasons the empire fell? After a long moment, he stops, sighs contentedly, and turns his attention back to you. Ah, thirsty work this. Now what was it you were asking? Do I believe in the demons that they say the Kantari unleashed on the old empire? Well, look around you, my friend. He waves his hand in a circle, but you sense he isn't simply talking about his head in the end, that his gesture was to encompass the entirety of the fallen empire. What do you see, friend? Ruins, destruction, the rotting carcass of the greatest empire ever to grace this world. What mere mortal forces could have brought that down? No, the stories must be true. Only demons could have done such a thing. Were they really bloodthirsty savages? So all I can tell you is what these stories say, my friend, that there were savages from across the sea, jealous and obsessed with destroying our glorious civilization. What more could you expect from a race that worshipped demons? Some say that they made pacts with demons to grant their warriors greater strength in battle, breeding them with the beasts of the forest to create half men, half animals. I shudder to imagine, and shudder he does, shaking himself with an expression of horror in his face. You almost believe it wasn't rehearsed, almost. They defeated the might of the old empire. What about these lords? Much has been written on the subject of the High Lords. Too much, I'd say. The accounts contradict each other. The High Lords were here, no, they were there, no, they did this and that. One even begins to suspect that many of the authors weren't actually present at the events they speak of with such authority. Ha! That's an interesting ha there. So how did they defeat the Kantari then? Surely there must be some agreement on that. They talk at length on the powers of the High Lords, that Galoth the dreamer could shape reality as easily as you or I run our hands through water, that wherever Bar Hathor the Flame Walker went, the ground itself burned in his wake and flowed like water, and that Thor Agoth was known as the Artificer, and he constructed devices such as we can but dream of, terrible engines and alien machines beyond the understanding of mere men. But how the High Lords actually defeated the Kantari demons, I'm afraid they are silent. Perhaps only Ibn Hadid, first of the Mege, knew that. Leave. Didn't get anything for that lengthy chat. You got anything else for me here? Can I ask you a few questions? I don't have any questions. Alright, I would have sworn I had some questions, but I guess the game's letting me know I don't. It was a lovely bit of dialogue, great background, but... Lord Antita, so this is the guy. 42-year-old Lord Master Cassius, contemptuously called young Cassius by his gray-haired colleagues, has never understood the appeal of digging through dirt and ruins like a rat. Spends his time among neatly preserved scrolls, sterling the work of many prominent lore masters of the antiquity and hundreds of accompanying commentaries he considered indispensable. Yes, follow me. Master Fang thinks that you've made a mistake accepting Lord Antita's invitation so hastily. He has asked me to correct you. Streetwise and intimidate. You've made a mistake coming here. If you want to live, leave now and never come back. Or persuasion. You aren't getting it, are you? If you stay here, you will die. Let's go with the streetwise. Your life ends here, Cassius. Oh, I fail again? I told you, you could have had a chance. I wasn't gonna just kill you, fool. Dodged. Oh, with the counterattack. Nice. Kill the bastard. Oh, kill shots. Kill shots. Beautiful. Yes, what do you got, Cassius? Give me all your shit. Sure. Whoa, that's a... I want them all. I don't know what I just... Oh, it's all... It's a weird dialogue box that's oddly very jarring. Guys, fix that dialogue box. It's weird. You can do better than that. Take all. Alright. Well, we murdered somebody in cold blood and for money. We're playing an evil douche. Just so you know, I signed up to be an assassin. That's what we're gonna be. Doo-doo-doo, don't mind me. Just assassinating people in plain daylight. Have you heard about Ibn Haddad al-Sarabi? So young Cassius is gone and will bother us no more. Good riddance, I say. Such a pompous ass that boy was. Well, I owe you a lot more than what I paid you. You must forgive an old man his habits, and I'd like you to have this. He unwraps a small bundle and gives me a ring. It's a heavy golden ring covered with softly glowing runes. Wow. While the gold feels cold to the touch, the glowing runes burn your fingertips. It's the famous magic ring of General Galbo. The ring was crafted by the Council of Magi to grant the general special powers and make him unstoppable in battle. After his death, the ring was thought to be lost and hasn't been seen for centuries. It is, without a doubt, one of the most important relics of the Empire, and its reappearance is a great omen. This ring's cursed, I guarantee it. What powers does it have? Evidently, it makes people stupid. Yeah. Bam! As I was saying, it has changed many hands until it was somehow acquired by my great-grandfather. What? Yes, count me in. Very well, then. Where are you from, Fang? The heavenly kingdom of Zin. Where else? Why did you come here? Hey, my charisma work. He manages to control himself. He glances at you, finally says, I was exiled. I was young when it happened, young and foolish. My father's connections have secured me a position at the palace, and I thought my future was all but certain. Nothing is ever certain. Zin is civilized. They don't embarrass the old families by killing their offspring or sending them to rotten dungeons. They send them away for their missteps. I was given the title of court cartographer and told to depart without delay. The maps had to be verified and updated, a task of great importance that was given the highest priority overnight. Couldn't you refuse? You don't refuse such a high honor and live. Even a fool like me knew that. What happened next? It took me almost a year to reach Madoran. The journey had been almost enlightening. Our philosophers teach us that men are inherently and fundamentally evil, but can be guided towards goodness with strict laws. I was skeptical when I first heard it, but my journey made me a believer. A daily struggle to survive, yep. So how did you end up here? Had to leave everything again. This time I didn't waste any time, though. Most unfortunate, yeah. Who was your master? He was a foreigner like me. Taught me how to work with the artifacts, how to read people. It's like he knew where to look. He even dared to venture inside the abyss. See, the abyss always claims its victim one way or the other. They say that during the War of Kantari, Magi had cast a spell so horrible it took a bite out of the city, vaporizing an entire district. You can still see the crater and the ruins, but if you get close enough, the magic will turn your guts inside out. They say the very laws of nature have been twisted, which is why nothing grows or lives there. Why was he killed? I guess someone wanted it bad enough, only they didn't find it there, so they came after me instead. His name? Anarian? Well, you did help me. I'm not sure I can teach you lore. It's too complicated a subject, but I can certainly broaden your horizons when it comes to dealing with people. Cool. Taught me how to read people, figure out what they want, and influence their decisions. Alright. What do you think of this Magus? The Empire collapsed on his watch, that's what I think. All his vast powers weren't enough to stop it in the stories. Outsmarts the demons, overcomes all challenges, and always seems to save the day. Unfortunately, the world we live in is a testament to the fact that he was just a man, like the rest of us. He could only do so much. Alright. So, can I move this? I can. Nice, my trading skill increased. I gained 6 skill points. That's cool. Oh, sweet. That was a hefty... That was nice. I gained a whole point in trading. So I'm now at a 3 in trading. That's pretty fucking cool. I'll take that. I'm not... Oh, so can I spend... I can. Okay. I'm gonna spend another point on persuasion. I've learned how to convince those who want to believe me. Alright. Alright. I wonder if these flavor texts, like... You're beginning to suspect that some folks are being less than honest with you. Thanks. Yeah, I think we're gonna go for the extra persuasion. No, the streetwise has been really useful. Extra point of streetwise it is. Alright. It just seems like it's been a very valuable skill. I don't actually know what the hell I'm supposed to be doing. Is there a journal? There is. Show the map to Lord Antitas. Alright. Offer the Fank ring to Lord Antitas. Okay. Alright. I think with that, we're going to call it a night, so I'm going to save this off. 2. And I will bid you guys adieu. I will, hopefully you enjoyed it, and let me know in the comments. Enjoy, guys.